class. My name is Dr. Foley, and I'm here to talk about APA 7th edition formatting and then a bit about our GCU Library. We can use this template here as a model. So here first we have the title. Notice that it's centered and it is bold, okay? Then notice we have a space, and then still centered we have your name, your college that you're in. So I teach for the College of Education, but you might be a student in the College of Business, the College of Social Sciences, whatever your college is, you'll put that there. We all attend Grand Canyon University, so you have a colon with the university. You would put the course prefix with the full course name, your professor or instructor's name, and then the due date of the assignment. Okay, and then you would want to go to the second page here. And again, we start with the title of the assignment. Headings. Now, headings are helpful to you as the writer to help organize your writing, and they're also helpful to your reader to help understand the information that you're trying to share. So you would want to align each of your headings with the assignment descriptions or the rubric headings, okay? Random article I pulled from another class. I can scroll through here and I can push this cite button, and it is going to show me citations in the different requirements. Okay, so AMA, APA 7th edition, Chicago, MLA. Okay, we use APA 7th edition. Okay, so I can simply copy and paste this, if this was the article that I used, into my Word document. Control C and now Control V. But it has this highlighted thing on there. Okay, so I want to keep text only. Okay, and that's going to change it to only the text. I don't want any of that highlighting on there. I need to take that out. Okay, and then I'm going to double check, because not always does it copy and paste it accurate, or does the library have it accurate? And so this is where you can't just always rely on someone else. You just have to kind of learn it. And so I know it because I've studied it a lot, but this is what we can reference as well. Okay. So I know that Juggling Act is the title here. So what I want to do is make the title of the periodical and the volume number italicized, okay? Because I know that those are supposed to be italicized, and the rest of this looks good. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do this if the article for some reason does not have that. If you didn't get it from the GCU Library and it doesn't have that cite option for you, I'll show you how to do it. So I have just another random that I pulled up here. Okay, and so I know that I'm going to use the author's last name, Amanda, comma, A for her first initial, and then in parentheses I'm going to put the year. Looks like it was 2018, American Journal of Distance Education. Title first. Let's see if this will work. Okay, I want to capitalize the first word after the colon. Okay, that works. I'm going to put my period. Oh no, space. See how you always have to double check it here. Okay. Now I need the volume, 32, number 4. Volume 32, number 4. Page numbers and my period. So I want to go back. My journal and volume number are italicized. Okay, and so I'm just going to follow this template here and then find the information and plug it in. Okay, But now this actually should be double spaced as well. And then hanging. Our references need to hang. So the shortcut for this, I'm going to highlight it and push Control T, and that's going to hang it. Notice that it's not indented. It's not the first line of the reference. It's the second line that's indented. That's called a hanging indent. It's hanging off of this reference. And then I would just go back and make sure everything's in alphabetical order, and that should look good.
APA 7, the DOI link has this https doi.org/ and then you put in the 10 digit, starts with a 10. So let's move this over here for a second. I'm going to go down here, get my DOI link or digital object identifier, and then I'm going to replace it like that. And then APA 7 says all links should either be, they should be uniform. So they should be all black or all blue. Okay. So just to show you what this does is, there we go. So now I'm able to access this article. Here's the full text without having to log into the GCU website. So let's say this article didn't have a DOI. I would push this button right here on the right, permalink, and it's going to create a permalink. It's super long. You don't want to copy this up here. That won't get me to the article. It will make me log in. So you want to copy this one right here after pushing the permalink button. So I'm going to copy that. And then, let's see, I'm going to find my template. Here we go. So here is our journal with permalink option, as you can see here. It's going to be the same thing, you know, author, title of article, journal article that we did before. And then you're just going to replace. There you go. Hi, everyone. Instructor Errington here. I am going to be speaking on how to find either print books or ebooks in the GCU Library. I wanted to start out with the APA format. Let me get rid of my picture here. The APA format for a print book and ebook are very similar, but as you can see here, I have the APA format at the top here, author's last name, first initial, middle initial if listed, and then in parentheses the year, followed by a period, and then the title of the book is going to be in sentence style capitalization. So first letter and then proper nouns, and that's going to be in italics. That's important. Followed by a period and then the publisher. Here is an example. As you can see, there are 2 authors in this book. Do not reorder the authors. You're going to want to put the authors in the exact order that they're found. And then the ebook is very similar. It's going to be the same formatting and then followed by a link. And that link can be found in the GCU Library. There's either going to be a DOI link or another form of link, just as long as your ebook has a link that follows library.gcu.edu website. Very easy. To find books, you're going to want to go to Find Books and More. Here is the contact information for the library if you need any help. They're amazing. So I'm going to push Find Books and More. There are a lot of electronic book collections. So there's ebooks and there's Sage books and research methods. For this particular assignment, I'm going to use the Sage books option, but you're more than welcome to search for ebooks in this Lopecat right here. but I am going to do the Sage books because I find I like to filter by my discipline. So since we are looking at different topics in education, I would like to look in the education, this discipline down here, and then it allows me to filter even more. So up here in the search terms, so I'm just going to browse books. I don't want any cases or anything like that. And I'm going to look for, because I'm looking at the science of reading reform, I'm just going to look for phonics and see if I can locate a book. All right, awesome. So I have a collection of books here about phonics. I'm just going to click on this first one here. I'm able to look at a summary, the chapters, the subject index, and then I can see all of my authors, the publisher, everything that I would need for that APA reference. Now, in our library, there is a cite option. So I can push this cite button right here. You can also push to get the link. Be sure to change your format to APA. You're going to either copy to clipboard or drag and copy. And then I'm going to go to my Word document. I'm going to paste, but I'm going to use this merge formatting. Oh, that didn't work very well. That's okay, I can tidy it up. I do not want this all in bold. I also would need a hanging indent. It's already double spaced, so I'm going to go up here to paragraph, special hanging. Okay. And then I just want to make sure that my formatting is in line with APA recommendations. So I have my authors, initials, year, title of my work is, in italics and sentence style. Here is my publisher, and then here's the link. All right, class, let's talk about reports from either organizations or government documents. As you can see here, there is a format for the organization or agency right here, followed by a period, the year. The title of the report should be in italics and in sentence style capitalization. If there's a publication number, you're going to put that here in parentheses, followed by a period. If there are any other parent agencies, you're going to list them here. And it looks like that's in sentence style capitalization as well, unless they're proper nouns, and then followed by the link of that report. Here is an example right here, along with the link. Let's talk about scholarly websites. Now, this could be either your website has a named author, or if your web page has a group author. So they're very similar. The difference is this website right here has an author, so it's going to be listed much like the rest of the APA, followed by the date. Looks like the year, comma, the month, and day. Of course, if your web page or your source doesn't have a date, you can always put n.d. in parentheses to signify no date. Okay, next is going to be the title of the work. So the title of that website in italics and sentence style capitalization. The name of the site. So instance, this was a news site, and then followed by the link. If your webpage does not have a named author and there is a group author, you're going to replace the author with the organization's name. So this one is the American Nurses Association. And as you can see here, there is no significant date or specific date. So here's the ND, the title of the work, and then the website. Before we end discussing websites, I do want to direct your attention to the citing sources in APA 7th through the GCU Library, specifically the Evaluating Sources tab. It's really important that you're evaluating your digital sources, and so there's a little tutorial here I highly suggest that kind of takes you through the method of making sure that your sources are current and they have been evaluated and they are a trustworthy academic and scholarly source.